talk boxing in the afternoon. Yo, this shit is moving OD slow. Oh my goodness. This joint is moving so slow. It's probably choppy on the other end. Probably is. That fight yesterday was a tough watch. It was really sloppy, which like most Delphine Pursoon fights. I'll talk about it in the next episode of the relay. That fight yesterday was not a good watch. So now that Daniel Dubois' name has become tied to a Fabio Wortley fight, which I don't think anybody's complaining about, by the way. That's a great fight. Um, I guess that kind of leaves Zile Zhang in the cold. He hasn't fought since Agit Kabayel stopped him in Saudi. I think that was a year ago. You know, it's kind of fucked up for Zhang. Because, Zhang versus Dubois would have been a good fight, too. That would have been a good fight, too. What it do, Jay Flint? What it do, Wills? Dubois versus Zhang would have been a good fight, too, right? I don't think anybody would have complained about that one. But Daniel's name is attached to Flavio now. For obvious reasons, too. Like, yeah, Fabio is a bigger fight, more money, world title. So, of course, Daniel going to pivot. I can't even blame him. But that does leave Zhang in the cold. Zhang still, as old as he is and coming off a loss, he's not a guy that a lot of people is going to jump up to want to fight. Good amateur background, southpaw, good counter-punching ability, hits like a fucking freight train. Not a guy that a lot of people are going to be in a hurry to fight, even at his age and even coming off a loss. This is a big loss for Zhang, that he's not fighting Daniel. I don't know who else they could get him to fight. I don't really know. I don't see nobody being in a hurry to fight this guy. I heard they plan on doing another fight for Agit Kabayel in Germany now that they realized, yo, this dude could sell some tickets. Not surprising. The German boxing scene, people tend to forget that there was a period a couple of years ago where there were a lot of big fights happening in Germany, respectable size fights, because you had Klitschko fighting out of there, Felix Sturm fighting out of there, Jack Coquet fighting out of there. Who else? I think you had Arthur Abraham fighting out of there. There was a period where Germany was actually doing a lot of boxing. It feels like that period could come back. That they're trying to do that with Agit Kabayel because they realized in his last fight, yo, this dude sold the place out. He sold it out. So now they're trying to do another fight for him over there. In defense of his interim title, because he's interim champion. He's WBC interim champion. So I guess he's going to defend it again. Good for him, right? But I get the impression that if you're going to do a fight in Germany, well, it's going to be another ham and cheese guy. It ain't going to be nobody that's like that. It's going to be another ham and cheese guy, And I guess Agit earned that. You could say that he earned that with the people that he fought, because he fought Makhmudov, he fought Sanchez, he fought Zhang, right? That you earned a couple of easy ones. You did. The last one was an easy one, but I guess you could have one more before shit get real, They saying that Usyk is going to fight Rico Verhoeven, the kickboxer. That's a part of the reason I'm okay with Agit Kabayel taking some lighter touches, because ultimately, if the full champion is off doing novelty fights, what can you do? What is Agit Kabayel supposed to do? All I could do is stay busy, so I'm gonna stay busy. Shout out to Mr. Calderon. Miller should fight Big Bang. That's not a bad idea. Which ad, bro? Shout out to the ads. If the ads is showing, I'm making money, which is what it's all about. But yeah, I'm not mad at Agit Kabayel taking these lighter touches, because he fought 3 killers back to back. He fought 3 killers. He fought Sanchez, he fought Makhmudov, he fought Zhang. That if you want to take it easy while you wait for your opportunity, I can't get mad at that. Can't get mad at that. Usyk got to decide what he want to do. It's like I'm not mad that you enter in the novelty phase of your career at this stage. I just feel that, well, if that's what you're gonna be doing in what remains of your career, you should probably drop those belts. You should probably do that. Then can't nobody criticize you for it. You know what I mean? If you're gonna do a crossover kickboxing versus boxing thing, okay, that's cool. We seen that, but you should probably drop those belts, bro. I'm just saying. Time for Usyk. Yeah, it's time for him to let him go. You know, I ain't mad at it, but yeah, it's time. If that's where you at, it's time. You was looking at Wilder before. They saying you might fight Rico now. So it's kind of obvious that you want to take it easy, which I have no problem with, by the way. I don't got no problem with that. If anybody earned a break, it's Usyk. So I don't got a problem with that. But you should probably let those titles go if you're going to do that. You should probably let those titles go. You know? Agit earned his shot. You know? Agit earned his shot. If you don't want to give it to him, that's cool. I ain't gonna talk shit, but something got to give, bro. At some point, you holding up the division. At some point, you are. You know. So they talking about doing a fight for Agit in Germany. I mean, yeah, open up that market. You know, why not? Open up that market. It's been a while since Germany was all in with their boxing. Like I said, there was a time when Germany was one of the boxing markets in Europe. There was a time. If Agit Kabayel could bring that back, why not? And you could have German fighters on the undercard. Now, I could only really name a few off the top of my head, and two of them is women. So I don't know a whole lot of world-class German boxers these days, but you could get some local talent, right? You could do that. Put some local fighters on the undercard, let them develop, let them get some shine off of Agit. Why not? You know, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Fabio versus Daniel is gaining a lot of traction. I love that fight. Fabio is a fucking warrior, bro. That dude is a fucking warrior. That dude is a maniac, high key. What he posted. Let me say, Rob. Probably more Cubans that live in Germany. Yeah, I heard that shit. That Cubans is starting to go over there. Fuck all the bitches. I ain't mad at that. German bitches is fine, so I ain't mad at that. You gotta fuck them bitches, man. You gotta fuck them hard. Get them orgasms. Eat they pussy. You gotta do what you gotta do. Having trouble with my internet connection. What the fuck? How is you having trouble? Having trouble connecting. Please check your internet connection. Fuck is going on, yo? I knew my shit was moving slow. Can y'all hear me? I could tell my shit was moving slow. Let me see. Let me see. I got an ad right here. Let me see. If you want to do a tune-up, why not Valine versus Caballel? I suppose, bro. But Otto Valine is not. See, you know why you don't use a guy like Otto Valine for a tune-up? Like, you know why? Because that might turn out to be a real fight. Big guy, southpaw, moves around, stays behind the jab. He's a bit of a spoiler. That's not really a tune-up fight. If you just trying to chill and tune up, that's not really the guy you pick. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mr. Calderon. Country, what the fuck you doing?
Chilling, looking for work.
What you doing? Jason, what it do?
What's up, brother? Had the day off, decided why not hop on?
What's up, Jason?
Jason,
What's up, country?
what do you think about? Are you familiar with the kickboxer Rico Verhoeven of Denmark? I think he.
Not especially.
Yeah,
I've been kickboxing recently, so.
I mean, I know that he's a big name in kickboxing. I know that, and he's been in movies. Like, he's not a nobody. Of course, kickboxing is not as popular as boxing. It's not. But that dude is one of the somebodies in kickboxing. Like, he's a star. They call him the prince of kickboxing and shit. He's been in movies too. He's not American movies, but he's been in a couple of movies over there in Europe. But what do y'all think about Usyk fighting a guy like that? What do y'all think?
Honestly, man, I'm just like, Usyk, you don't fight enough times in the year for you to be taking a fight like this and holding those belts.
Yeah,
Country?
I'm not impressed with it. I mean, to me, I feel like, you know what, fight, like you said, it's like fight whoever you want, but if you're gonna do this type of stuff, let the belts go and let somebody else get a chance, because you already done everything you wanted to do or proved what you could. You ain't got nothing much left to do.
Honestly, yeah. Real talk. What do you think? He's fighting a kickboxer. That's what the streets are saying.
Usyk could punch a baby in the face, and I'm gonna say he's right, bro. I don't care.
God damn, man.
I'm like, good on him, bro. He's earned it.
He earned that shit, bro.
That's
Shout out to Clavo.
What's up, my loves?
What's up, Clavo?
Clavo, what you think about what you think about Usyk fighting a kickboxer in his next fight? What you think?
You talking about you talking about the Verhoeven, that guy? I think he's like 60 and 10.
Yeah.
I think. Well,
dude, that's what I'm saying. That as far as kickboxers, the dude can fight. Like I said, he's not a nobody. But what do you think about that, Clavo?
well, they call him the king of kickboxing, if I'm not mistaken. But la neta, look,
Prince,
Usyk,
Príncipe.
yeah. And what more is there for you to do, Usyk, besides just defending them titles? I mean, yeah, let's go ahead. If Joshua can fight a YouTuber, yes, you can fight a kickboxer. Yes, why not? Fuck it.
That's a good fucking argument. That is a good fucking argument. No es verdad. If Tyson Fury puede pelear con François y este tipo puede pelear con Jake, pues qué? He beat Usyk beat them both. No lo joda. That's a good fucking argument.
Well, no, here's why it's a bad argument.
Yeah.
Here's why it's a bad argument. Both those guys are coming off losses. Usyk's coming off a win as the undisputed champion of the world. And it may not be fair, but if you're the champion of the world, you're the poster child of boxing, you're the guy who's held up as the best boxer, there comes with certain responsibilities with that. And if you don't want to do that, you want to make a money fight, go ahead.
Hold on. Whoever listening to Whitney Houston, which is probably
country,
real
bro.
talk at the gym.
That's fucking
That's
nigga.
fucking
That's
real
country.
talk. That's
I'm
show ass.
throwing a
You
ball,
at the
nigga. I'm
gym.
about to hit a ball,
Yeah,
right? I'm literally about to
he's trying to blame it on me. Oh, that's country. Yeah, you come on.
I don't
Somebody
think
listening to Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Gladys
that's why
Knight
he's
over
laughing.
here.
Yeah.
No, I think that's me, bro. No, I think that's me, bro. I'm watching kickboxer.
You watching kickbox? Oh my god, I love. Wait, I like kickboxer. I love blood sport. That's how I do that.
Yeah,
I love blood
I
sport.
feel you on that.
Oh, those two are the greatest.
I always
man.
wanted. I always wanted to go to the Kumite and fight my dick out. Yo, that shit have been lit, bro. I've been
The
over there
fuck?
doing them. Fight my dick out.
You trying to play
Oh,
swords
Ray-
with somebody,
Ray-
bro?
bro.
That's what it sounds like. You
Mr.
trying to play
T,
swords
put
with
a bounty
somebody.
on this nigga, bro.
God damn.
You're scaring us
bounty.
with
That's
that
a
one, man.
bounty.
Come on, what's up with that?
No, you know what? No. You know what, country? I'm gonna save it for later. It is early. This is a family show. It is the afternoon. It's a little bit early for the dick talk. But
kids are still awake, bro.
I'm not against him fighting this kickboxer dude. The only thing you could really complain about is not only do you have belts, the mandatories are in the queue. There are literally guys that are waiting to fight you. So the best thing you could do is, drop them belts. You reach the point where you don't need those belts anyway, not for nothing, Usyk. You reach that point where you don't need the WBC title, bro. You don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying?
agree.
You
I
can
agree,
drop
but at
it.
the same time, some of these sanctioning bodies have divisions where they have guys that have been in the queue for years. Like,
Yeah,
that
but
shit-
you don't want to be a party. You just don't want to be a party to that shit, because it's fucked up. That look at what happened to Joseph Parker. Everybody forgot that he was in the queue. He was in the queue to become WBO
Oh
champion.
no, I recognize
and-
they fucked him over. Yeah, there was no reason he should
kind of like
fight
it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Now, what do we think about this? Jason, moving on for that. Jason, what do you think about Xander trying to A-side Josh Kelly? What do you think about that?
Why not? It's Josh Kelly.
But do you
Xander
agree? In other words, what I'm asking you, Jason, is do you agree that Xander is the A-side of that negotiation. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Yes, because he has 2 belts. Like, is
Mm.
Josh Kelly this big
Fair enough.
superstar that I'm unaware of?
Well,
I'm
the
with
thing is, the
Jason.
reason
I'm
why
with
it's a
Jason.
the reason it's a debate. Josh made a good point. If you do that fight in Sunderland, where he's from, you could do 45,000 in a stadium. So the
And you
answer is
can't in
kind
Puerto
of
Rico?
yes. Fair. That's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
there you
That's
go.
fair.
There you go.
They're
You
kind of at
can't
a
have Bad
stalemate.
Bunny walk him out. Like, come on now, let's not do this game, Josh Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
I dig it. I dig it. It's not gonna happen anyway, fellas. It's not gonna happen because they're at a stalemate. What I think is gonna happen is Conor Ben, which I'm not against. I think that's gonna happen.
Conor Ben and who?
Conor Ben versus
Josh?
Josh Kelly. Herb. Yep. I think that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Herb,
that's
if they
that's
make it,
lucrative.
who wins that fight? Who wins that fight, Herb?
That's a good point.
Herb is in
Fucking
here?
Herb,
Herb.
fucking Herb with the technical difficulties, bro.
You know what? That wasn't even Herb. That wasn't even
No,
Herb.
Herb ain't even been in here. I
Country
don't
fell
think.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a phone call, man.
Let
Sorry.
me see.
Oh, that's Bram, bro.
You can't be
racist.
taking fucking phone calls when you. No, listen. You gotta stop being racist, country. All right, stop. All right, with the racism, bro.
No, my man.
You too, Clavo. You gotta stop with the racism, bro.
What
All
the
right,
fuck?
with the racist shit. Bob
Yeah,
Saget
answering the
said
phone is
the ring IQ.
racism. Okay.
That shit is racist, country. Answering phones is white supremacy,
That's
bro.
white
You gotta
privilege,
stop
bro.
that shit.
That's what.
That's what you.
It's
Yeah,
white-
because
it's white privilege to have
that's
a phone,
the privilege
country.
of being white.
You know what? If you're gonna
It's
read
all right.
the super chat, put on your goddamn glasses.
White
I agree
privilege,
with
bro.
that. I
Cut
agree
that
with
shit
that
out.
point. I agree with that. No, I
Bob
agree with
Saget
Country on that
said,
point.
Bob Saget said the ring IQ boys is covering the Kumite would be crazy, especially with cousin with the orangutan style. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I always wanted to fight the Kumite. Fighting the Kumite, my dick out.
Bro.
Do that scissor kick. Do that scissor kick, my dick. You imagine that shit? Do the scissor kick with my dick out. That shit would be incredible, bro. The fuck was I gonna say? Fuck was I?
The Josh
We're talking
Kelly
about
and the
Sanders and
fucking
Josh Kelly.
Zayas, dog.
Josh Kelly, Josh Kelly, Conor Ben, bro.
Right. Country,
dick
country,
Back on track,
country.
Yes.
Conor
What?
Ben, Josh Kelly. Who wins that fight?
I actually think Josh Kelly can beat him.
One for Josh Kelly. Jason, Josh Kelly, Conor Ben. Who wins the fight?
Josh Kelly. Conor Ben sucks.
Two for Josh Kelly. Real talk. Does Conor Ben suck?
Yeah, I got Josh.
Damn. Clavo, you got Josh?
Nah, bro. I'm gonna go with Conor Ben, bro. Everybody got Josh Kelly.
No,
I know he did an upset. I know, but regardless, man, I like Conor Ben. I mean, I know he sucks a little bit, but maybe he'll improve.
A little?
Fuck it, man.
Hey,
I got Ben.
hey, Clavo, real quick. How did he win his first title again?
Shit,
We
you got me.
Yeah,
we did.
Oh,
Who's
shit.
that?
Body bag.
Is that Brim? Is that Brim?
that's Brimothy.
Brimothy.
Word on the street.
Brim job.
Brimothy. This Brim job.
That's an old name. That's funny though. It's still funny to this day. It's still funny to this day. I can't lie. It's funny to this day.
Oh shit! He said Brim job. I never
Yeah,
heard
that's
that.
old, bro.
Brim.
You ain't never heard that?
He heard it before. He
I
just
never
forgot.
heard
He
nobody
old,
call
man.
him Brim.
You heard it before. You just old, bro.
Brim job.
Yes, you have. You just
Brim
old,
job.
dude. You watch your mouth.
Brim job.
IBFP. That's all we go
Conor
with, bro.
Conor Ben, Josh Kelly. Who wins the fight?
Josh Kelly wins, but Conor Ben gets the decision per robbery.
Wow.
That's an
You know what?
interesting.
I think y'all
I
kinda-
appreciate that answer,
I'm gonna tell
Country.
you something. I'm gonna tell y'all something that I think Conor stands a better chance than y'all giving him. If he fights Josh the way that he fought Chris Eubank Jr. in the first fight, the way he fought in the first fight, not the second, not with the jab and the feinting and the all that. Yeah. Throw all that shit out. If you rush him and you come right at him, you could be. I think Conor could beat him. I think he could knock him out. You just can't box him. Is the shit. You can't box Josh Kelly, bro. He live off of that. You can't box him. If you charge him and you rush him and you come right at him, yeah, he probably could beat him. The problem with Bakram is I didn't expect him to do that. He was trying to box Josh Kelly. He was like jab, so you could bring the backhand over, but he's not there for the jab, so the backhand don't land, and you just go keep repeating that shit all night. Like that's why you lost. But if you rush him because he a little motherfucker, you would have won that fight. So I think Conor stands a better chance in that fight than y'all giving him. Wilder, Chisora, fellas. Does everybody have Chisora winning?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
I want him to win.
Damn.
Put it that way.
Damn.
Wilder's a shot piece
Well,
of
I mean-
doo-doo at this point, man, as far as boxing goes. Like
Yeah.
you said, he should be a preacher.
Yeah, but I'm kind of glad that he back because we get to keep making fun of him. I'm kind of glad that he back, like so we could, you know what I'm saying, get a little bit.
Yeah.
Not
yeah,
Some
yeah.
content.
He
Not-
still
not
gets to
bad.
make
That
a little
was
bit
one of
more
our
money off
past
of
hobbies.
laughing at him.
So he's
You know what I'm
man. I
saying?
hope.
Like,
I
I'm
hope.
glad that he coming. Gaga.
Oh my bad. I was just saying. I hope Chisora wins so he can start making up another Glovegate excuse again with Chisora. That's all I'm saying.
No, he gonna say it's racist that Chisora.
For real.
He's gonna say it's racist. It was racism, bro. The racism beat me, bro. Chisora
This
from
is un
Grit.
pendejo. Un
You know what I'm
pendejo,
saying?
bro.
Fury Makhmudov, Jason. What are we looking at, bro? Is Fury is Fury gonna beat this guy?
I mean, he should be able to beat this guy. Like, this is tailor made from him. A big guy, slow, robotic. This is the kind of guy Fury used to feast on.
Fair enough. Shout out to Mr. T. Jules, wait, let me see. Jules, put a bear on the screen for salmon brim. A bear? What bear? I don't know what bear he talking about. I don't know what bear he talking about. So we got
Care
that.
Bear, what?
The
Fish out of water.
The World Boxing Council has come under fire. Did y'all see Chris Mannix's shit yesterday? That shit was lit,
Yes.
bro.
Nah,
I ain't gonna
I'm
front.
was
Sure
great.
did. Sure did.
That was
Nah, what
awesome.
happened?
Nah, elaborate on it for me.
They needed
shit
this.
on
Put-
Hey, Willamette?
Johnny put he started asking him the questions that nobody asks him. They're like, why are there so many interim titles? Why do you want $150,000
with
from
the
Shakur
WBC?
Stevenson? How are you?
Yeah,
Yeah. How are you making
Yeah.
sport better
Impress them.
by having all these? But like he was cutting ass. Like he was really like he was going in. Y es un signo, te lo voy a decir, that is a sign that there is a shift in the axis of power, because before they would have never thought to ask you those questions, because shit, it is what it is. Whereas now, you got Zuffa offering this alternative. 3 women boxers already dropped your belt. They don't give a fuck about you. That was Alicia, Chantel, and Amanda. Now Shakur, Crawford, they dropped your belt. Bud because he retired, but still, and Shakur because fuck you. So there's a shift in the axis of power now to where, you got to play ball, Mauricio. You do. You got to play ball. Because you won a 4.
The WBC.
The WBC.
The
know what I'm
WBC is worth.
He's worth a
hundreds
million?
of thousands.
He's worth $1 million or he's worth $1. Bob Saget said, from now on, fights Brim gets wrong have to be called Brim jobs. Norman versus Haney was a classic Brim job. You Brim job that, bro. Brim job that.
How about the ones I get right though? Because I get more right than wrong. So how we gonna do that then?
Nobody gives a fuck when you're right.
Yeah, but when you
Fuck you.
yeah.
No, that goes for all
You get
things, bro.
You get
That was
upset.
funny. Nobody cares when I'm right. I only care when I'm wrong.
Nobody cares when anyone's right, bro. We all get fucking shit on.
Yeah,
For
like we
real.
only like it when you wrong, bro. We only like it when you wrong.
Brim.
So this
Brim,
week,
I'm gonna be wrong on purpose a couple of times just to see what y'all do.
Brim. At least you're not like me. What do we call it when Jason's wrong? Another prediction from Jason. That's all we call that shit. So
another.
Yeah, that
prediction
ain't
from
me,
Jason,
though.
Yeah.
Give it another
So
name.
y'all seen that Gallo Estrada is at 118 now, trying to fight for a title in Japan. Y'all seen that?
No.
Back?
oh damn.
He'll get knocked
Yeah.
out.
That's
Yeah,
shit.
he's
Good
going
for
to
him.
Yeah.
Japan.
He's too small. for
I'm mad at
118.
that. That's what I was alluding to. I was gonna ask y'all, do y'all think that he can hang with them boys up there at his age, given his size, because Gallo's not a big guy. Like he's not big at all,
Mm-mm.
No, yeah, and you
112,
age a
115,
lot faster at them lower weights too.
112, 115. That was good on
Yeah.
him. 118. That's too much.
He hasn't
I
had a
don't care
comeback
the
fight
way.
since the loss, right? He hasn't had a
He'll
comeback
probably
fight yet.
stay.
He's gonna have some problems.
Did he have a fight in Mexico? Did he have a fight in? No, I don't think he did. I don't think he did.
No.
I don't think he
I didn't
did.
hear about
No,
it.
I think he just had
But
the
he,
fight with
he's
Bam,
fighting a
that's it.
guy. He's fighting a guy.
So this is his first fight.
He
since the
loved his
ban?
stints of inactivity. Yep, since he got knocked out by Bam. Hey, and the worst thing is that that Bam is going up there, right? Bam is on his way up there. So what you gonna do? Win a belt and get knocked out by Bam again? What you like? If anything, you should stay as Superfly. Stay as Superfly. Why? Because Bam if you get a belt, he gonna try to fuck you up again. Except
Hell
now
yeah.
you're gonna be older.
And he is.
Stay, you know what I'm saying? Stay as
I mean,
Superfly,
I'll watch
yup.
it. I mean, I'll be glad to watch it. Fuck it. That first fight was fire, bro. This fight might be good too. See another knockout.
Yeah, the first fight was good.
Yeah.
First
Yeah,
fight was good.
knockdowns on
First
both
fight was
ends.
good.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Junto Nakatani versus Inoue. It does look to be happening. Things are positive. How y'all feeling?
I
I
always
got
said
Inoue all
Inoue
the
in
way,
that
bro.
fight, but now
Don't get
I'm more
fucking
confident.
don't get fucking quiet. Don't get fucking quiet. I'm gonna go with Jason because Jason got some fucking balls. Jason, who's winning that fight?
I always said
I was
Inoue,
just
and I'm
waiting for
just more
somebody to-
confident now. I know they don't fight the
Say it
same,
again?
but his fight, I've always said Inoue. I'm more confident now. Like I know it's not the same. He doesn't fight anything like Inoue, but that fight Junto had against the other dude, it's like, yeah. If someone hits you hard, you kind of wilt.
So we got one for Inoue. Country, who's winning that fight?
I kind of had Inoue from the get-go. I mean, okay, Junto did have a bad performance, but that's only one performance. I still think he's going to give Inoue a hard fight. It's not going to be a walk in the park, but I'm going with Inoue all the way.
Clavo, who's winning that fight?
Yeah. Man, this is my samurai showdown, bro. I'm torn. I love both fighters, but I do have to give it to Inoue. Got the more experience, but I mean, yeah, fuck it, I got Inoue.
Real talk, you got Inoue too?
Yeah. I've always had Inoue, and I first, before the Junto fight, I had it a closer fight, but obviously they don't fight the same, but it showed me a lot about you. Anyways, just faster, crisper, more pop on his shot. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Inoue's gonna pack
Bigger
this dude
dick.
up. Yeah.
That's bigger dick.
It's like a tuna can.
I mean, he's got a hot wife and kids.
Grim job. Brim, who's winning that fight? Who's winning that fight?
Country, I think Nakatani's going to make it tough, but Inoue is just a cut above.
5. Damn. Almost
Yes,
a clean
sir.
sweep job. John, you got it the same way? You got the same way?
Yeah, I got Inoue. I think he's a much better boxer. And Gento, he was just too big for those weights. He's just a big guy. And 122, his power is not the same.
Next one. Bruce Carrington versus Brandon Figueroa. Bruce called him out after he knocked out Nick Ball. Let me start with a different one. Do y'all think Brandon could beat Rafa? I know what y'all gonna say, but let's just do this. Can Brandon Figueroa beat Rafa?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
I say no.
I think Rafa knocks him out.
Big fat fucking no.
Yeah, it's a
Big
fuck
fat fucking
no.
no.
I
across
say
the board.
yes.
Okay. It's a fuck no.
I say
He
yes.
could beat
Brim
Rafa.
said yes.
He
Brim
can
said
beat him.
yes.
He won't. Just because he can don't mean he will, but he can. But he won't. But he can.
What kind of
What kind
Okay,
of country
Country.
ass shit is that?
Country.
Yes, and
That's
yeah,
not contradicting.
basically me. Can he beat him? Yes, he can. He can beat him, but I don't think he will. But he can.
So you're
Another one
giving
is
him an
Brand
avenue.
Jobs.
You're giving
I'm
him
giving
an
him a
avenue.
chance.
You can't go to the bathroom.
You know what?
However,
No. You fucking Democrat. That's what the fuck that was. That was a pear-shaped, blue-haired
I'm an
Democrat
independent.
answer.
You kiss my ass.
Fucking Democrat.
Shut up, Jules Rock.
He could beat.
Man, you mad they were
He could
calling
beat
you
him,
Chris Rock
but
on
I don't think he's
IBFP.
gonna
Calm
win.
down.
What kind of answer?
That's
No,
that's
right now.
like
Let's
saying,
move over a more even contest. Shut the fuck up. A more even contest. Bruce Carrington, Brandon Figueroa. That's even. Brandon has experience. Brandon has been a champion at 2 weights. He has fought the better fighters. It's not close. Been in there with Neary. He's been in there with Fulton. He's been in there with Nick Ball. Who thinks Bruce wins? Who thinks Brandon wins?
I'm real talk for Bruce, bro.
I got 50-50, man. Clavo.
One for Bruce.
I got Bruce. He has the
50-50.
style for Brandon. He has the style.
I'm gonna say B-Fig.
yeah.
I think Shushu gets way too much love. Every time he fights, it always feels like, oh, this is gonna get better, and then it doesn't. So I got B-Fig. I think experience.
One for Country.
Get out of there, goddamn cat!
Stop jerking
I'm
off.
sorry. No, man, I'm not jerking
Then
off.
stop jerking off.
Whatever. I'm actually gonna go with Shushu.
3 for Shushu. Who else? Come on, don't get fucking quiet.
Brandon
Dream
always
job.
loses his biggest fights though too. He always comes short.
This was a big fight for him, though, bro.
It was.
the ball fight?
disagree.
Yeah, right.
I think I disagree. Nick Ball was a big fight, homie. Like, and and the shit is he has Manny now. That matters. Like, I have a high opinion of Manny Robles, bro. Like, I do. Like that dude is the upset master. He
Upset
was
king.
with
Yes, it
Resendiz
is.
when he upset Plant. He was with Andy when he upset Joshua. Who else? He got one more upset besides the one with Brandon. He got another one. Like, that's the upset master. He gonna make you upset. You know what I'm saying? Got 3.
You gonna make the
Got 3
betters
for
upset.
Shushu, 1 for up. You know what I'm saying? 3 for Shushu, 1 for B-Fig. Brim job. What you got?
That ain't my damn name. That ain't my
Eat
name, ho.
mayonnaise.
Come on, Timothy Daniels.
This is
That's
very
not my
difficult decision.
That's not my
Very
name.
difficult in my opinion. But I think I'm gonna go against the green. I'm gonna go with Figueroa.
Wow.
What?
How does he win the fight, Brim job?
Hold the fuck up. What?
How does he win the fight, Brim job?
He gives him a brain job.
Deep waters, back end of the round, just like the last fight. I got feeling the Sushu will make a mistake in the back end of the rounds, and plus that pressure is going to be difficult. I think he'll have a lot of success early in the fight, but I don't think he'll be able to get him out of there. And because he can't get him out of there, I think the tide will turn in like the 7th, 8th round.
Not for nothing. I'm not saying that's not my pick. I'm not saying this, but I agree with that scenario. I could see that. Bruce, you ain't been. I like Bruce. Like, I like Bruce. But you still ain't been in there with nobody. It's not your fault. You call people out. You want the smoke, but you still ain't been in there with nobody. High key, you ain't been in there with nobody. And Brandon not gonna give you time. Brandon not gonna give you time and space to fight the way you want to fight. So it's a chance that it's not my official pick, but I do see that there's a chance he'll wear you out. There is a chance he'll wear you out. You're not used to that pace. He's a moron. Nick hitting that motherfucker square in the face, he won't stop coming forward. It ain't gonna be no different with you, Bruce. You're gonna hit that motherfucker square in the jaw. He not gonna stop coming forward. It matters. Shout out to motherfucking Trey. Trey got Junto. Trey got Junto in the Inoue fight. Shout out to George. Best NES at Nintendo game: Metroid, Mario, Mega Man, or Zelda?
Mega Man.
Wait, like in terms of what though? In terms of what?
Well, before I give my answer, you got to be specific. Which Mario are you talking about?
The Super Mario World.
That matters. Which Mario you talking about, or which Zelda you talking about? Because it depending on which one you talking about. For me, it might be one of them. If you talking about, like, for example, if you talking about Mario 3 is better than all of them. But if you talking about Legend of Zelda 2, the gold cartridge,
yeah. That's the
Yeah, I'm
one.
gonna go with Zelda,
That's the
bro.
one.
I'm gonna go with Zelda. That's the one, yo.
You know what's crazy? That gold
Shout out to
game's worth hella
Virtuoso.
money too.
Yeah, bro, that game was hard as shit. It was hard as my dick, bro. Shit is crazy. At the Kumite. Shout out to
Shut the fuck
Virtuoso.
up, bro.
Who thinks Nakatani should use who thinks Nakatani should use
Stupid
a
ass
shoulder
nigga,
roll
bro.
in the pocket collapse? Put in the earmuffs on. Yeah, see, this I hate the shoulder roll, right? But there is a legitimate argument that for a taller fighter who could lean back and put the shoulder in his opponent's face, parry whatever straight punches is coming in, it might help Junto more than a high guard because Junto being in a high guard, his whole rib cage is exposed, his midsection is exposed. It might not be a bad idea to use a shoulder roll, but Rudy Hernandez not gonna have him using no shoulder roll, bro. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I can tell you, Rudy, an old school Mexican coach, bro. He not gonna have that dude doing that gay ass shit. He not. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna go take a shit, and I'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
still got a
buddy.
knockout for this fight.
So I got
Still
this
want
new
a
life
double
hack.
knockout.
Got a new life hack for my diet. Where
What's the life hack, brother?
instead of fucking cooking an entire pack of chicken on Sundays, I go get the chicken marinated already from the mercado and shit, like from the carniceria.
Mhm.
And my fridge is like stupid fucking cold. Like shit will get frozen in there, so I'm able to keep it in there all week. It doesn't go bad, and I'm able just to like I weigh it out on my scale like 8 ounces every day, and I'll cook that with my sweet potato and shit. So it's a lot easier than just fucking making a bunch of shit in one day.
Actually sounds pretty good. Sweet potato chicken.
No plan.
Do you bake your sweet potatoes or what?
Yeah. So I cut them in half, and then I just bake them as halves.
Mm.
Yeah, like I'll like I'll oil them down, pause, and then I'll throw some like garlic, onion powder, pepper, and salt, and that's all. That's all it needs. It's just fire.
Hey, do you guys? Hey, real talk. Do you got a meal program then? Is that what you got?
Not so much like a program, but like so I fast on Sundays. I don't eat for 24 hours on Sundays.
Uh huh.
And then like for dinner, I don't eat anything for dinner except for 8 ounces of protein, a sweet potato. Like I'll try to get like 6 ounces of a sweet potato,
Uh huh.
and just water. Like I don't really like I don't do too much
Damn,
for
bro.
dinner anymore. But like throughout the day, I try not to eat too much throughout the day. Like I have like a couple protein shakes, um, like some eggs. But like yeah, I'm not really like have like a set program or anything. But like I'm trying to focus on just whole foods, like solid foods, not nothing really processed. I don't drink too much soda anymore, just straight water. I've already dropped like 15 pounds in like a couple months.
Hey, just to fill you in on something, don't drink too much water though.
Nah, yeah, can't overhydrate.
You know, they've been lying to us for years talking about just drinking a gallon of water a day is good for you. Actually, it's not. You're
Nah, it's
drowning your
bullshit.
body.
You need your
You're
salts.
drowning your body. You only should be drinking about 3 to 16 ounces of water because you're going to get water from other things. Don't
Well, so like
overhydrate.
basically, what it is that your body can actually only process about between 4 to 8 ounces, depending on how big your body is, 4 to 8 ounces of water an hour. You got to understand how your body processes water and stuff. So it's only going to process so much. The rest is going to get flushed out. So if you're drinking an entire gallon in a day, most of that's getting flushed out. That's why your piss is clear. It's not supposed to be clear. It's supposed to have a yellowish tinge to it. You're supposed to have salts. Your potassiums, all these fucking different minerals in your fucking in
Oh,
your
wait a
water
minute.
as
But if
well.
you drink a gallon in a day and it's broken up, maybe that might not be so.
Well, no, because if you think about it, so say if you waking up at like 6 7 a.m. and you're going to sleep at like 9 o'clock, that's how many hours, and then you multiply that by how many ounces you should be drinking per hour, because you really should be drinking like half a water bottle an hour, like in reality, like a little bit less than half a bottle of water. Like the little baby water bottles you give to kids. That's basically what you should be having every hour to take to be to to stay to stay healthily hydrated. That your body is it's regulating that amount of water every hour. Because that's all it's really gonna cycle. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously,
Right.
if you're intaking a lot of salty foods and stuff, you should be obviously hydrating more as well. Pinche clavo.
Flavo strumming, man.
I'm fucking practicing.
My bad. I forgot to mute. My bad.
Oh, it's all good, man. It's
So
not
this
like
whole
you're
time that was Clavo. All those years we kept on him, that was
Yes,
always
it was.
Clavo.
It was
No,
fucking
no, no,
Clavo
no,
this
no.
whole
It was
time.
no. At first, no, it was not. I heard somebody was
It
playing.
used
I was
to.
like, wait a minute, I'm
I
gonna do
bet you it was
it
Leo,
too.
bro.
It was Leo.
At
And you
first,
know
it
what?
was not me.
You know
It
what's
was, you,
crazy, bro? Ever since they dropped the Epstein files, we haven't seen Leo.
Bro, on
Ever
God,
since, bro.
bro, on fucking God, I
Leo's
can't even. I
disappeared,
send that
bro.
nigga
I wonder
memes,
where
bro. You don't
Leo's
even see
been.
him no more.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
I
Oh
actually
man,
messaged Leo just to see how he was, and I didn't even get a response. So I don't know
Yeah,
what's
that's what
going on with
I'm
Leo,
Oh
bro.
shit.
saying. He disappeared, bro.
He was one of the Maduro's bodyguards and shit.
oh
Yeah.
shit.
I miss Leo, man. I always like talking with Leo. He was cool, man.
You saying Leo got taken
Bro,
out by the sound
Leo
gun?
sends like some
Yeah.
dark ass humor shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
motherfuckers got some like he has a crazy ass sense of humor.
Well, goddamn! Now I want to dance. Keep going.
Start putting out some salsa.
Oh, bro. So look, sorry. So like full disclosure, I've been fucking searching for a job for a good little minute now, because I'm a felon and
Welcome to
shit.
the club.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was tinting all last year. I was doing window tinting for cars. Working at a car lot and shit. But it really slowed down. Around like October and shit. Like just bad for no reason. So I had to start looking for a job, and I never realized how fucking hard it is to actually look for a job as a felon, bro. Like, it's just way harder.
Yo,
But
if you're looking for a job, it's gonna get a lot worse, bro.
no, I
A
just found
lot.
one, bro. Like, I literally just
Oh,
found one
okay.
yesterday.
nice.
Like repairing pallets and shit. I've done it before. It's not a hard job. It's a little
Hey,
laborious, but I
real
mean,
talk. It
I'm already
depends on
working out
whether
of shit, so it's good.
you have a violent felony or not. If you got a violent felony, it's really hard. But if your felony's not violent, it's a little easier.
Yeah, no, my shit's non-violent and shit. So and they asked me if I'm on deferred or not, so they'll know like that I'm trying to like clear this up and shit, and that that I won't be later on. So like when I went to go for my interview, the guy was like, "So you have you have experience doing this?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro. I know the business. I know it's a little laborious, but I'm still
Somebody
young. I
trying to
can do
make real
this."
talk shit sound like the beginning of a
Desperado.
Guillermo del
Pinche
Toro movie and shit. They
Yo.
playing the shit. Soy un hombre
Hey,
muy
you know,
honrado
you,
que me gusta lo mejor.
hey, you know how
Mujeres no me
how in
faltan ni el dinero ni
Desperado,
el amor.
you know how in Desperado he walks into the bar looking for some shit. That's real
He's like,
talk,
and
right?
in walks the biggest Mexican I've
That's
ever
real
seen. I
talk.
mean,
You
big
don't
as
walk into the
shit.
bar looking
Para
for a fucking job. You got a
siempre.
job for me, yes?
Bro, that's how I want people to talk about me, bro. Like
There
whenever
you
I go
go.
to the
There you
gym.
go.
No, but like the guy was
Yeah,
like,
that
yeah,
shit, yo,
like let's
dog.
do this,
I
so
ain't
I
going
fucking
front.
got the
I
job,
know
bro.
Clavo get a lot of pussy. I know he get a lot of pussy. You
I
start
do. I
playing some
do.
shit for these bitches. Oh my god! I always wonder. I know you do. Like, bro, he play an instrument. That's pussy off top. Like playing the piano, playing the guitar, shit like that. Yo, you always wanted to learn to play an instrument. It's not too late, neither. I probably could get a guitar.
Así se las clava el
Soy un
güey, así se las
hombre muy
clava.
honrado que me
Por eso
gusta
dicen
lo
clavo,
mejor.
porque se
No,
clavan
Me
I know
cosas.
gusta
he
lo
be
mejor.
I know he be
Las
strumming
mujeres
those
no me
clips
faltan
crazy,
ni el
bro.
dinero ni el amor.
Militando
Yo,
en mi caballo,
Man, shit.
por la sierra yo me voy. Las estrellas y la luna, ellas me dice dónde voy. Ay, ay,
Ay,
ay,
ay,
ay.
ay, ay.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, ay, ay,
Ay,
ay.
mi morena de mi
Necesito
corazón.
trabajo de mi
Arriba.
corazón. That's
yo,
not for nothing.
I was
That
reading.
shit is hard. Yo,
Hell yeah, that
that
shit
shit
is
is
hard,
hard,
bro.
bro.
Yo, I was
No,
reading
it
an
is.
article
You know
this
what I'm saying? That
morning,
shit
bro.
hard.
I was reading an article this morning about how AI is replacing jobs fast. And it's the
It is.
white collar jobs, bro. Like accounting, analysis, data analysis. Like they're saying that within less than 5 years, they could be gone, which is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
believe
why.
that.
That's why I would advise anybody who's younger than I am to get into plumbing because you're always going to need plumbing. Do
Oh
it
God.
now.
Hmm.
Get into plumbing
No,
if
fuck
you
that.
can afford to
Electrical,
go to
bro.
school
Fuck
for that.
plumbing. Get into electrical.
No, no, también. I was gonna say that too. The two things that
Any
you're always
trades.
gonna need because those are infrastructure jobs. Those are infrastructure jobs. You're always gonna need a fucking plumber. Y no te la pierda que that is a job that I would not say it's close to being phased out, but 5, 10 years it could be. They could have machines doing
Yeah, I'm
that. They
applying for
very
my
well
I'm
could.
applying for my
You
electrical
know, another
apprenticeship.
another industry you might want to think about if you can get is commercial driving. Get you a Class A or Class B license,
Yep.
dude. You're always going to
I
have
think all
some
the
kind of work.
drivers will be
Uh,
replaced by
The
AI.
problem, the
yeah,
only the
But
only issue with those is like I've seen some of the images of dudes who like drove for years, and it's crazy how their body like it ages differently. Like just the half that's like on the side of the window and the half that isn't.
oh, I did see
You
that.
that's just crazy
Yeah, but
how
you know
different
what
it
though?
is.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about locally. I'm not talking about over the road. I'm talking about
No, but I'm
locally.
saying though, like over time, just doing like driving as a job, being in out in the sun near that window, like that shit
Yeah.
cooks that side of your body way different over time. You know, it don't even
I,
matter if it's like far distances and shit.
You
I recommend the youth to sell drugs.
all
Just
all,
sell
all the
drugs.
menial all the
Sell
I
them
was no
drugs.
no no honestly, because the scary thing is, honestly, those big companies in the effort to save money and cut corners, they're gonna phase out people. I already saw it 5 years ago. I already saw it
Mhm.
in a commercial retail space that I used to work overnight. They phased out the cleaning staff. They had a cleaning staff of about, I want to say, 4 to 5 people that would come in and clean overnight. They replaced four of them. Four of them. They only kept one, and that's the maybe no cap. That
mm,
was 5 years ago, by the way. That was a minute ago. So where
We
they at now? Like
Yeah,
all the menial labor jobs are gonna go away. They are. They are. You know.
we
So
we had a
yeah.
meeting.
A
dude,
We
lot of
had
the
a
entry
but
meeting
level
about.
shit's getting
how would
taken over.
how would the plumbing phase? Like I used to do that for like 5 years, like from a rough end to where all the PVC and all the copper. Well, now people use PEX. You got to run the pipe through the ground, and you got to make sure it has fall. And then once the concrete gets laid on it, then you got to do a top out. You got to drill holes through the wood. You got to make vents through the roof, and then after that is your fixtures. Like how do you think that will phase out?
That's why I said another 10 years. That's not something that I think they can replace right now. But as the apparatus becomes more sophisticated, yeah, it's possible. It's absolutely possible. Right now, plumbing and electricians and plumbers right now are safe because it'll be a while before you have a machine or machines in mass production that can do those jobs more than humans can. But
Oh
give it
yeah.
another 10 years, bro. Because give it another 10 years. Like, yeah, they'll take that away too. They'll take as much away as possible in the effort to cut corners. Being honest with you, I don't know what jobs are completely safe for a human interface. I don't. Because I'd give them 10 years before they go after those jobs. I would. But 10 years
Damn.
won't take them too long. Got another decade. Yeah. I don't know what they're going to
It's
have
hard
people doing
to
anymore. I heard that they might replace lawyers, for example. That was what
oh
I heard
yeah,
because
What?
I can see that.
the AI, yeah, the AI can skim through the entire all the legalese faster than any person can. Like, yeah, that's easily faster than any person can to look for precedent, to know what all the different rules are, foreign policy, all that shit.
Bro,
Yeah,
you
an
could type that
AI
shit into
can do
Chat
that a lot.
GTP right now.
That's what I'm saying. So I heard a minute ago too. They're gonna go after the lawyers, the accountants. I heard that too. They're like, yeah,
Yep.
you're not gonna be a better accountant than a fucking AI, bro. That they'll cook. It'll cook you in a few seconds.
Yeah, like
So it's
the
like,
jobs
yeah,
that are
I
the
don't know
jobs that
what
are in most
jobs.
danger are the ones that are desk jobs. Those are the jobs that are in most danger.
Yeah,
For
So,
now.
like, if you're comfortable at work,
and
well, you better like understand that's not gonna last. I promise you, it's not. Like the job you want to know the
telling you,
jobs
it's
that
not
are
like
safe.
Like the call center jobs?
The jobs that are safe are the ones that are outside. the ones where you're actually having to be outside,
Construction,
uncomfortable, running wire, fucking laying concrete,
yeah.
shit like that. That's what's safe because there's not very many machines that
Now
you
let's
can
say
do
this.
that
Let's say
can
this.
build that to
Let's say this
schematics
real
and be
talk.
accurate.
Let's say this. Let's say this real talk. Garbage men, for example, right? At the moment, they're safe. At the moment, but how long do you think it's gonna take for them to retrofit a garbage truck to where you don't need people? You just need somebody to drive it. And
Like
after
Well,
a
it
while, you
depends
tomorrow.
may
on how
not
long
need
it
that
gets these
either.
these.
Like, yeah, you
Well, they're already working on that now with these self-driving cars. So as soon as they get that technology work, that's how long it's going to take them.
I mean, don't
We
they got those trucks with the with those arms, and
yeah.
they just grab the
That's the
can and
same
just
thing
dump
with
it?
like CDL drivers and shit, like
eso es lo
any
que yo estoy
driving job.
diciendo.
Yeah. No mames, güey.
We had a
Like
meeting.
te dije, any job where you're
I
sitting
don't
down
know
and you're
what jobs
comfortable is
I
not
don't.
safe.
Yeah, even look at why you think the actors are striking, because the AI is too powerful. It can create. You see how much money goes into producing a movie. You see how much money goes into that. The AI is such that, like, yo, you can get things that would have normally took you millions of dollars. The AI can render them all on its own. It can come up with dialogue that you input into the prompt. It's like, yeah, like, it's, to me, I think they should scrap it. I don't think we need it. I think it should be used sparsely in the medical field. I think it should be used sparsely. But can it replace people? Absolutely. I can't think of a job that it can't do better than a human. I can't think of one. Like, nah. Once you get it running, like, it's really just going to be about keeping up the machines, to be honest with you. And after a while, it sounds like some fucking Skynet shit, but it's real. Like,
No,
bro,
because
we
if you
don't
ask me
think faster
personally,
than it does.
because I have a lot of construction experience. If you ask me, like the best implementation for AI would be in infrastructure. It would just be in architecture and in engineering and how
Yeah.
things work and the most optimal way to make things work so that way we're not wasting material, running extra wire, using extra lumber. You know what I'm saying? What's the most optimal way to build things? That would be the most optimal way to use AI because that still leaves room for the
The
humans
problem
to
is
come in and build that.
if AI presents companies with a cheaper alternative to a human staff, that's what they're going to pick. If it costs less to let a machine do it and the machine actually does a better job than a human would, all the companies are going to do that. All the companies are going to replace their human workers with AIs. My question is, where does that leave people? Where does that leave the economy? Because if people don't have jobs, they don't have money, they can't buy anything. What do they plan on doing with all these people?
Damn.
Exactly.
I
Kill
mean, you
them
see
off.
that
That's
they're
what they're
trying
trying to
with these
do.
3D printed houses, and like after like so many years, you see that they're cracking and falling apart. So it's like, who knows how long we have until like we can't even build houses.
I'll be dead before
The
then.
only
What about the
the
Ring
only
IQ?
hang
Will
on, hang
AI
on. The
replace the
only
Ring IQ?
no no the
Are we
only
gonna be
saving
going
grace
live with
here.
AI
Say it,
in a couple of years?
One at a
one at a
time. One at a
time, one
time,
at
my
a time.
loves.
Say it again, John. Say it again, John.
Oh, what about the Ring IQ? Is AI
Say it again, John.
replacing the Ring IQ? Can you hear
No,
me?
see, all right. In the yeah, I can hear you. In the
Are we gonna go
entertainment
live
sector,
with AI in a couple of years? Or is AI gonna be hosting the
in the
videos?
entertainment sector, the one thing the AI can't do yet, the one thing it can't do yet, in the entertainment sector, that is a largely human interaction. An AI on its own, not yet, but soon. Not yet, but soon. An AI doesn't yet know what John thinks it's funny, doesn't yet know. These are human interactions. What is funny in the moment? That's actually based on a lot of different things. That's based on pop culture, current events. It's based on a lot of different things. Could an AI eventually compute that? Absolutely, it can. But right now, things in the entertainment sector, which is music, which is movies, which is sitcoms and comedy, right now, it'll take the AI longest, I think, to catch up to that, because that is a largely human interaction. What the AI is good at, and Real Talk said it, is computing facts. Facts are cold. Humans are not. Facts are cold. Facts are facts. Anything that involves facts about math, facts about law, facts about science, facts about medicine, right? Anything like that. Yeah, the AI can do it way better and way faster than we can. What it can't do yet is entertain us. If it does get to a point where it can think sophisticatedly enough that it can entertain us, we're fucked because
So
now
you
it knows us.
Did
so
you
you
see
so
that
you're
Will
saying my
Smith
job as
video?
a so you're saying my job as a musician right now is safe for now.
I don't
I
know
would
if it's
say it
safe.
is.
Did you see that Will Smith video yesterday?
For now, nothing is safe. I'm telling you, I believe they should not explore it. Honestly, like it's to me, my gut is too powerful. It's way too powerful. Anything we do, it does it better than us and faster. It creates too much of a disparity, and it would take too many jobs from too many people. People would become too reliant on it. Like to me, it's dangerous. The guy who made it is now warning people. I just saw this shit. It's like, yeah, this shit is dangerous. Now I made it. Now I'm here to warn people about the shit. I seen the shit.
Y'all ever have
I'm telling you,
those
I
like
think they should destroy
shit
it.
is happening moments?
Here's the
Yeah,
thing:
yeah.
the only saving grace with AI is that the RAM and the memory and all the shit they need to do has to run constantly and so hot and so much that they don't have enough water to keep this shit cool down. So that's going to be the limit. If anything's going to be the limit on, it's just that the
The amount of
technology doesn't
energy,
exist to support it.
the amount of energy that has to use.
Exactly.
But what I would say, the counter argument is that for specific tasks, if you want an artificial intelligence that is well enough that it can clean an area, clean a commercial space or commercial spaces, you don't need it to be able to solve all the math problems. You don't need it to come up with cut scenes for a movie. You just need it to work well enough that it can take over a commercial space from a staff. We're already there. Like, yeah, we're already there. Maybe the jobs will become upkeeping those machines, but there will only be so many of them if the machines break down. But it's bad. Like I don't think they should explore this thing personally. Like I'm sorry, no. The only ethical use I can see for it where it's worth the gamble is if you're using it for medical advancements. It's the only way I could see it that would be worth
Hey,
it because it can think faster and better than we do. That would be worth it. But all the other shit, nah, you'd just be trying to replace humans with an
hey,
AI.
Joel.
It's
What you'll
not
see
good,
is a
bro.
big
Good.
what you'll see is a big exodus of people going back to the trades as a result. Instead of instead of corporate and all this other stuff, they'll be going back to the actually like the trades, like building shit and doing shit. It's gonna take AI ain't gonna be able to do all of that, you know.
No, not in every sector, but you're right that. So let's say that AI takes over all the accountant jobs and it takes over all the lawyer jobs, right? So you're going to have more builders. You might have more people building furniture, building wares, pots and pans, cars. So on. I'm no, not even cars because they're going to use factories for that. They would use
Building
AI for that,
cabinet.
factories and shit like that. Yeah, like not everybody can afford the what's going to slow it down. What would is that not every company can afford an AI, right? Not every company can afford to completely retrofit their operation to where an AI is running it. But the bigger ones, the bigger things, oh yeah, they can. They can afford to do that to completely replace a human staff with an artificial. Yeah, they can. So
No, like even the
study some
job that I
shit,
got
yo.
right now, like say I just got a job at a pallet building place, right? And it's pallet repair essentially. You know, they people sell them pallets, we fix them, sell them to companies type shit, right? I worked
Hmm.
there the last time about 4 years ago, right? Back then you would build the pallet, you would stack it behind you on these like rows with like rollers on them, and you just make stacks of fucking pallets, right? Now, when I went there yesterday to go for my interview and shit, he showed me the factory now, and what they do is instead of having to stack a bunch of fucking pallets, you get your pallet, put it on your workstation, work it out, and there's a fucking conveyor belt now in front of all the tables, and you just throw the pallet onto the conveyor belt. Now it's like a sticker, and it scans it all your shit, right? But I'm
Mhm.
noticing like growth in the company now, and like how they're trying to optimize things. But even that now is presenting issues because that conveyor belt gets backed up. You know, like that machine can only stack the fucking pallets so fast. You know what I'm saying? And people are finding out that that's now hindering their ability to meet production because it's based on how many you can make. You know, it's 17 an hour. But if you can make so many a day, it's
Mhm.
you can get up to like $30 a fucking hour. You know what I'm saying? But now that new
Wow.
integration is like it's fucking up people's numbers because hey man, look, if I'm fucking making like 20, 40 fucking pallets in like 10 minutes, but this machine is only stacking like fucking 10 pallets every fucking 2 minutes, it's like what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like I'm seeing how like they're trying to use machinery to optimize things, but you see that like no, sometimes like just human hands, human work, human ingenuity, you know, it just sometimes it outworks a machine.
I'm in
That's why I
logistics,
said
right?
that plumbers, plumbers and wait, plumbers. That's what I said. Plumbers and electricians, they're safe for the foreseeable future. Those are infrastructure jobs, not easily replaced. Entertainment, the entertainment sector. Yeah, the AI can come up with a scene and it'll look okay, but on what scale can it do that? Like a lot of actors, a lot of actresses, a lot of pornography, a lot of jerking off. That stuff is safe, bro. That stuff is safe. Now, if the AI could come up with a good porn of Marge, you like Homer's fucking, maybe we might need to look into that. We might need to let that happen. But there's certain things right now, things with your hands, they're safe right now. A lot of them are actually safe. But computing, those are your accountant jobs. Those are your lawyer jobs. To some degree, that's your science and research jobs. To some degree, that's medicine. For computing things, we cannot beat the AI. It's faster. It thinks better, more efficiently, and it's faster. It never has to get up to go to the bathroom. It never gets hungry. Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
mean,
have to
like
get a hand
we can't
job,
beat it
bro.
in that department.
It's never gonna fuck
Relation
around, you know.
for how
It
much
doesn't have to
it's
get a
used
hand job
and
every
where,
now and then.
because I don't. It doesn't.
Oh my
Spend
man.
10 minutes talking to the girl on the register to try to get a blowjob. It's not going to do that. But it's not, Clavo.
He's
It's
not.
not. So
He's not gonna
I
waste
think
time
there
flirting
should
with the
be
big ass
oversight.
bitch.
I think it's not, bro. Like it's just gonna do what it's there to do.
Oh
So
my god.
that's dangerous, bro. To me, that's dangerous. Shout out to Mr. Calderon. I seen AI make songs. Yeah, I've heard about that. That the AI can make music. It can make music, but you know what'll fuck it up? You know why I said entertainment is fine? When people realize it's an AI, they're not gonna like it as much because it came from an AI.
You
You know,
right.
like
That's
if
what
you
I'm saying.
have an AI actress, right? And if you have an AI actress and she's fine and she has a big ass, you're automatically gonna be let down because you know that pussy doesn't exist. You see what I mean? That yeah, she looks nice on the TV, but the shit not real because the pussy doesn't exist. So there's only so much it can do at the moment. There's only so much it can do.
I mean, I'm talking more as in of live music. I mean, because
Dangerous times, bro.
I cater to the drunks, bro. I play corridos for the drunks, and they basically want to hear they want to hear live. They want to hear somebody play live in front of a mic.
Hmm.
They want
No, bro,
somebody's
that's
fingers.
safe for
They
years to
want
come,
somebody's
bro.
fingers to run through the fretboard. You know, that's what they're looking for. So I mean, maybe AI won't be too appreciated in that department.
It won't be.
No, yeah, never,
Musically, I've
bro.
been using AI as well.
I don't think it will because things that involve the arts, right? Things that involve the arts, people are fussy if they know that it didn't come from a man. And if they know that it didn't come from a woman, I'm telling you, they won't like it as much. That's
That's a
one
fact.
area that
Yeah.
I think is
Facts.
safe for the foreseeable future because they want to know that it is a form of self-expression. Si tú oyes a alguien que está cantando and they got a pretty voice, you're going to say, yo, who is that? You're going to want to know for that human interaction. If a girl has a big ass, right? Say we're all watching some shit. Some girl's got a big ass and amazing titties. And then they tell us, yeah, the shit not real. She doesn't exist. We're going to be mad, bro. Like those
No, you're
titties don't
not. You're
exist.
still gonna
This
still
is
bank the
bullshit.
same.
No, I'm gonna jerk off. Like I am gonna
No,
jerk
no, you're
off.
gonna bang
But
it
I
to
was
still,
about to
something.
like
say
it's
that you
not
about
gonna.
to
It's not
jerk off. That's exactly what I was about to say. You're gonna jerk off, motherfucker.
But
I'm
hold
gonna
up,
jerk.
but hold
I'm
up.
gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna jerk off now. Like
But Jules, I'm using AI right now, and I'm telling you, I mean, I've gotten some pushback from people. Oh, that's not a real person. But listen, the thing is, I control everything. I uploaded my old beats, right? And when I put it in, I tell it what I wanted to keep, tell what instruments I wanted to change, and I make it custom made, basically. And then if I
Is
write
this
my
your argument
lyrics,
for an AI girlfriend, Brim?
no, shut up. Let me finish. Then I write the lyrics and I tell it what to do. And the songs that's on my page, those are AI singers. Now I'm using that as basically as I forgot the word. My brain's a little fried, but I use that as a template. And then eventually I'll get a real artist. But the songs have came out very, very dope, and people are really feeling them. And it's because it does have a little bit of a human touch to it. Because I'm writing the lyrics, I'm telling AI what to do, what to do, and it cultivates, it learns. So
That's that Zuno, right, Brim?
yeah, man, I've been
no,
going
no, but
off on that, bro.
wait a minute, Brim. Wait, Brim. But you're still, Brim. You're still the human element. You understand? It's only doing what you tell it to do. You understand? If you're the one commandeering the commands, you're telling it what you want. So it
That's
still
true.
has a human element. I don't think music is in a place where AI can take it from us, because even if the
No,
beats and everything is coming out great, well, that's because you're telling it what to do. You know what a person might want to hear, so you're
I
telling
still
it what
think
to do.
music is
But I don't
inherently
think
like
it's
an
in a place
emotion
where it
based.
replaces people.
Hey, Jules. So where
And
AI can be
pornography.
helpful,
yo,
where
keep going back to pornography, you little creep.
Stop hitting on my miss.
Also,
where
I'm noticing it in logistics too, because I'm an operation manager in logistics, and I am using AI in some form with my logistics, and I can see it taking some shape and form and taking over some part, but not entirely, because you're still dealing with the human element of my drivers out in the field. Now, the AI can be able to get the data,
Let me
but
put it to you this way.
sorry.
Let me put it to you this way. This is where it becomes dangerous. This is where it becomes a threat to me, to country, to all of you. This is where it's dangerous, actually. If you told it, let me get a porno with Halle Berry and Pam Grier, and they're getting fucked by John Denver, it can do that. It can do that.
Word.
And it
Oh, don't you
could
gave them
come
some
out.
ideas,
It could come
Jules?
out with a country. It can come out with a porno so strong that you don't leave the house for 7 months.
Come on,
Really?
bro. You
This is
tripping.
this is
Yo,
the
Jules, you losing it, bro. Nasty bastard.
This is a
yeah,
man. This is
you're
a man
bugging,
after
Nasty
my
man.
own heart.
It's real shit.
You're a
Oh
You're
my
degenerate in
bugging,
the
man.
god.
head.
Bro, in the
You're bugging,
street.
man.
You're speaking to my inner gooner, bro.
Yo, the
Oh.
degenerates in full effect.
I'm
You know where I find AI useful,
but
like on my eBay store,
in
right? When I do listings and I get stuff ready to list, it's helping me with descriptions of the items, because before I'd have to come up with all the shit and get in and look up everything and get like the key features so I could kind of make it as appealing as possible. Now, man, I hit AI right, and it pops up this little paragraph, and it's perfect. Like it
eBay still
hits
around?
all the right shit. Oh yeah, and
listen,
but the only
listen,
thing is, I'll
listen,
tweak it,
listen,
with
listen.
some of my own stuff, but it makes it a lot easier.
You could have a porno
This
with
nigga
listen,
here,
This
I
is
know
good.
that's what I'm fucking
bro.
with.
Monica.
Still on the
You
porno.
could have a
Get off the porno already, man.
wait. This is listen. This is where it's dangerous.
I
What
got
if
a
I
Who
question.
told
wants
you I got a
AIB, bro?
porno that has Sydney? I got wait. What if I got a porno? I tell real talk, yo, check it out. I just made this porno with Monica Bellucci, Sydney Sweeney. They're in a tub of mayonnaise, right? They're getting fucked by.
What a waste of good
Hold
gas.
on.
He's
Let
not
me
gonna
answer.
watch it. He's not
They're
gonna
getting fucked
watch
by
it.
who?
Por
This
lo
guy,
pronto,
man, with the AIAT, the AI
They
artificial
getting fucked by who,
amputation,
Jules?
bro.
By
Jules,
Goku. By Goku. By
your
Goku.
your
Vete a la
AI
verga,
is
wait. What the
por
fuck?
cuánto?
What is wrong with you, man?
A
Jules, your
lot, a
AI
lot
is
is
gonna
wrong with
become
him.
the Jerkinator 3000, man. I mean, you're all about fucking porn and
J-
jerking off,
I'm
dude.
just
What
telling
the
you.
fuck?
Jules, do you
No,
fantasize about
this
these sexual
the reason.
encounters, bro?
Look,
Yes, he does.
I do, and
You do?
sometimes
Okay,
I
That,
do.
that's all I need to know, bro.
He's the
No.
leader
I'm
of the
waiting for that
The
degenerates.
Megan
reason.
Fox robot.
He's the
Do
Goon
you know? Do you
King.
know why? I don't. Listen. I don't like.
Okay.
In fairness, and all jokes aside, I don't like AI for most things. I don't believe it should exist. And the only virtue that I
Yes.
see in it is
Yes.
okay, if this thing can think faster than we do, we can't compete with it as far as how fast it can process information, then it should only be applied to medicine, science, law, right? That's where it would service humanity. It thinks faster than we do, right? It can compute things faster than we do. So in those areas of infrastructure, those areas, okay, but it should be kept out of most other things. Yes, it should be kept out of music. It should be kept out of movies. It should be kept out of day to day. It should only be used for where it can advance the human race. And that is in the realm of medicine for better treatments, better drugs, cures, right? In the realm of law, because there's no human error. It can compute things faster than we do. It knows the law better than we do. So for those things, okay. Anything outside of that realm, yeah, we shouldn't be using it. Shouldn't be
Yeah,
using
you
it.
tried
Because
telling the people on top that.
I'll make a porno with Brim. I'll make it. So you can't use it for regular shit, bro. Is what I'm saying. You can't use it for regular
To
shit.
be fair though,
You know,
like that's just how the internet works,
I
bro.
don't
Like
think.
if it exists, there's porno of it.
Ah, shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I can
but
appreciate
there
the.
is a porn with Marge. There's a porn.
The fact that you know this says a lot.
There is. I didn't know that.
No, he's right. I know.
I mean, I can appreciate the AI whenever I
You know
run
what I'm
into
saying?
videos on Instagram. Whenever I run into videos on Instagram where like Bloodsport, it shows each actor when they're young, and then on the side it goes when they're older for each actor. I can appreciate
That's
shit like
just
that.
fire.
Yes.
No, my shit is
Yeah.
the AI that's educational about
Well,
like
yeah,
the what shit does to your body when you're exercising, working out, or like taking supplements.
yeah,
What it does to
shit
different
like
parts of
Yes.
your
that. Yeah,
body.
shit like
That's just
that.
fire.
I dig it.
But I think I think it should be used sparingly because in my opinion, it's too powerful, bro. Like yeah, it's
No,
too
the thing
smart,
is,
bro. It's
what it
too
is it's
powerful.
showing, it's exposing how lazy humans are. It's not that you're incapable of making these ideas yourself. It's just that you're lazy and you don't want to do it.
Mm. And just to go
No,
back on the boxing.
I think
Oh,
the bigger danger is that the companies would use it to replace us if they could, and that is what I'm afraid of. That this would give you a workforce that you never have to worry about. And as greedy as these companies are, not caring about what the consequences are to people not having jobs and the economy, right? Companies are greedy. If they can replace you with a fucking machine that is cheaper, they will. They absolutely will. And that's what I'm afraid of.
yo, weren't they supposed to use AI for the boxing judges?
Now look, I'm gonna go. Well, they no, they did. They didn't replace them. They did use an AI for Better Beef and Beevil, and look, what it came up with, it was accurate. Like, yeah, it made sense to me. It made sense. Better Beef won the first fight. The AI scored it
Yes.
for Better Beef. The AI scored the second one for Beevil, and it's like, yeah, I'm in agreement with that because it didn't
Likewise.
just compute how many punches got thrown. It didn't just compute how many punches got thrown. It computed a whole heap of other shit. And in the end, when I seen they had the little screen or whatever, I'm like, yeah, I agree with that shit. Bivol won the second fight. Better Beef won the first one. I agree with that shit. So,
Hmm.
you know what I mean?
Yep.
Look, I'm gonna take a piss. I'll be right back.
Thanks for letting us know.
Type shit.
I mean,
Damn, nigga, because now I got to piss and I don't want to fucking.
Tú ve a miarte, güey.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a dangerous slope, and they're gonna us as humans always go past the level. We always go past the threshold.
the thing
Yeah,
is,
yeah, yeah.
if
That's
the
just like
worst,
inherently human nature is to be greedy and to overdo it.
And to push the boundaries.
Yeah,
well, the thing
exactly.
is that if this happens and all these people get pushed out of jobs, we may actually need universal income or something because how else are people going to support themselves?
They're not gonna give a damn. They're gonna be in the streets and have people lined up in little camps.
Well,
That's
it's
what I'm
called
worried about.
control, man. Once they put out that universal income and what is it, central bank digital currency and all that bullshit. It's basically we're all going to be under control.
Mm.
That's the sad part. Because the minute you fuck up or do something wrong, we're cutting your shit off. Good luck.
Have fun.
You know. Fuck that.
I mean, think of how it'll flip social dynamics. You know, think of it like,
That
you
is
know,
not
a
my
lot of
cat,
these
by the way.
guys. Hold on, a lot of these guys who had like, you know, these really big tech jobs. You know, where you know they're sitting in these offices and you know their hands are all fucking nice and clean and shit. You know what I'm saying? Those guys' jobs are
Mm-hmm.
getting taken away and replaced. And now, who's going to be the guys who are making money and actually being able to sustain themselves in the economy? It's the blue collar workers. You know what I'm saying? The guys who are out there fucking actually busting ass and you know working all the, and now who's gonna be at the higher social ladder? You know, the guy who's actually making money and actually able to have a job, or the guy who went to college all this fucking time, is in all this fucking debt, and can't find a job because he specialized in something that AI took over.
So in other words, we're fucked.
In other words, felons up.
Mm-hmm.
Felons up. Whose adorable little kitty is that?
It's
Not
mine.
mine.
It's
I was,
mine, bro.
I was
It's mine.
like, it's either fucking Clavo or
Yeah, it's
shit.
mine. Que te lo cico, mi amor. Watch out, man. Go over there.
Man,
Yo,
shout
shout
out
out to the
to
chat.
my great grandmother, bro. She's turned 93 today.
Oh man, happy birthday, Grandma! 93.
Yes.
That's a
Birthday.
blessing.
Still strong.
Nice.
She's still stronger than people I know half her age, bro. She still
That's
gets up,
Super
fine.
walks
Iguana,
around.
man. She's up there in 93, man. She's still going. That's
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Like she's
Well, my
like
mom
Bob
doing all
Aaron, bro.
right
She
at
still gets up,
72.
walks around, you know, handles her business. She likes to cook, clean still. It's like she's a
oh
strong little
yeah,
lady,
she's
bro.
Oh,
like
that's
I come
super
from good
dope.
stock, bro.
That's a
Like I'm proud.
blessing.
Like
That's a
she's like
blessing.
that gives me a
totally
certain sense
functional,
of
man.
pride.
Yo,
She
shout out to
totally.
her, man. Shout out to her.
Hey Clavo, I got a couple cats myself, bro. So I feel you on that one, man.
Bro, I got 8 of them.
Do you?
Damn.
I only got
Yeah,
I
damn.
only
Cat
got
lady?
2.
Bro, no, it was an accident, fam. I only had 2.
Oh, the
And
cats
I
They
got
started
had
banging
kittens.
no, and no. I started feeding a stray.
and they
And little by
came.
No,
and little by
hombre,
little and little by
way.
little and little by little, I adopted her.
He went
And
and
when
told
and
his
when
homies.
and when she was already here for about a month or two, she motherfucker was pregnant, bro. So and then I was trying to give them out. I put it out on the social media to hey, whoever wants kittens on Snap and everything, and people fucking flaked out at last minute. So I kept.
Damn.
It's chaos all day, every day in here, bro. It's
Clavo
fucking
the
chaos.
cat man.
No, that's how it happened with my grandma, bro. Like my great grandma, she had cats when I was younger, right? And then like, you know, they just stopped having cats for a while, you know, for a few years. She didn't have any cats or any she just had a couple of dogs, right? And I think about 5 or 6 years ago, I gave her one cat for Mother's Day. And from then on, it just spiraled into like that cat got pregnant, had a bunch of fucking kittens, and now they gave away some, kept some. Now like she probably got like 9 cats now too. Like
Damn.
Wow.
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
like
So she got a little
she has a
gang
lot of
over
fucking
there.
cats. Yeah, she's got a little posse of cats, and then that's not even including the dogs outside. Because my uncle stays there, so he's got four big dogs outside that like it's West Dallas, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta have some type of fucking alarm system. So they got 4 dogs outside, and then they got the 2 small dogs in the inside. So it's like a fucking little farm over there, bro.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what's
I'm,
up.
I'm finna go after this. I'm finna head over there to go. I don't know if she's even there, but I'm gonna go say hi and stuff for happy birthday.
Hell yeah. Make sure you do.
Yeah, now my cousin stopped by yesterday. I didn't realize that's why he was going. I completely spaced. But then I don't know if they picked her up already and hauled her off to the country.
Well, happy birthday to her, way.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
93, bro, blessed. Here's to
Hey,
100 more, bro.
Damn, Mr.
wait.
T
So, hey,
doing you
wait.
dirty, Clavo.
Say what?
$2 super chat. Mr. T said that's why he's Cat Dad Clavo.
Bro, I was
Also
gonna ask you that. You don't see Mrs. T's fucking bounties increases, and he puts fucking Cloud with a cat daddy. Yeah, that's what I'm surprised.
Yeah, I got my little small bounty increase over
You
some
got the
bull
little
crap.
rookie numbers up. Yeah, I seen
I
that.
saw,
Brim.
yeah, I saw that, Brim.
Yeah, you know I got baby numbers. I don't be doing all that gay shit. That's why I'm be getting banned, getting slammed with big numbers. But that was whack though. That was whack. That was a whack at bounty increase, Mr. T. But I mean, you did your job, but that was whack.
Mr. T ain't never catch me doing anything dirty.
Shout out
That's
to
why I
Mr.
have
T.
no bounty.
Shout out to Mr. T. Now listen, motherfuckers, it's time for my old man nap. So I'm gonna take a nap, and I'll see y'all on the late night boxing talks. I'll see y'all
Holla.
later.
Don't play with your
Órale, mi amor.
Callawalker in the process.
Don't jerk off before you go to sleep.
Oh man,
That's the best time to jerk off.
He got a wife at home. He don't got to do that.
He'll probably do it anyway.